Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Rosie Paulsen, and today is the 23rd of December 2021. Thank you so much for having the opportunity to spend this couple of minutes, I would say an hour, 45 minutes with me to talk to you and to teach you and show you that you do have Ñeque. And we will talk about that in a minute. So my name is Rosie Paulsen. Like I mentioned, I am the owner of Rosie Paulsen Enterprises and SNR Services. My brand motto is knowledge, connection, success. And I've been living in the Tampa Bay area since 1989. And I've seen it grow from where it is today, from what it was back then to what it is today, the third largest city in the United States, in the state of Florida. Why am I going to be talking to you about Ñeque, the name of my book, The Mindset to Get What You Want? Because I've done it myself. You know, people tend to teach you things, but they have not experienced them. They have not experienced them themselves, so they have not lived through it. I have. And the reason why I want to go over this things that I have achieved is because this is what I've learned in the 15 years that I have been servicing my community. I'm currently honored to be the secretary of the Florida Commission on the Status of Women, part of the Equal Business Opportunity Council of the City of Tampa. In past, I'm servicing at the JEOC board, which is the Job and Economic Opportunity Council. I founded the Pasco Hernando Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I run a very successful business for a brokerage firm for Medicare called SNR Services with my husband, Scott. I am the recipient of the Leadership Award from Tampa Bay Hispanic Heritage. I'm an alumni of the Pasco Economic Development Council, the PEBC, the Smart Start, Co-Starters, Inner City Capital Connection, ICCC. I'm a business trailblazer. I have been awarded the 50 most influential Hispanic business leaders in Florida by Florida State Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. My latest award right here is from Latin Times. I'm the 2021 Florida Latin Leaders Award. And I just got the communication yesterday that I have been accepted to the Jim Moran Institute. So for 4 months, from February to May, I will be taking a business administration class on steroids. I will have all this information for you if you want to learn more about the Jim Moran Institute. But today's agenda, we will have the following. You will learn what Ñeque Academy is and what is the work, the 4 components of Ñeque, opportunity to join starting today. What is Ñeque? Let's start with that. So a lot of people think that Ñeque is a Spanish word, but actually Ñeque comes from the Quechua word that means Ñiqui, and means strength and vigor, both in body and soul. And to me, being an entrepreneur takes a lot of Ñeque, a lot of grit and resilience. So the translation and what this is the base of my book is one who is strong and courageous, who perseveres through difficult times. That's what Ñeque is all about. And that's the premises of what the Academy will teach. The Quechua word comes from this tribe called the Otavalos, which the women in the Otavalo tribe are the entrepreneurs of the business. They usually are sewing or embroidering those beautiful shirts that you see there. So you will recognize them for the thick braid, those beautiful blouses that they embroidered themselves in those necklaces. Now the gentlemen have a very thick braid called shimba, and there's more that you can learn in my book about what the shimba means for the Otavalo men. The 4 components of Ñeque will help you achieve a thriving, successful, and profitable business While you write your happy success story. Because one of the biggest things that happens is a lot of entrepreneurs tend to lose themselves when they start their business. The business is very demanding. Starting a business takes everything from you. And sometimes if you don't know how to time manage, if you don't know how to put your priorities straight, many things fall to the they fall through, and sometimes people end up in situations where they're not those happy situations. Because I've done it, because I've been doing this, and I learned from these mistakes, I experienced it. Now I want to share it with the world so you can be a successful entrepreneur. And the four components of Ñeque are purpose, persistent, persevere, and pivot. Now, this word pivot became very popular after the pandemic, but my book was actually written in 2019. So this word was pretty much already in my vocabulary before it just became popular after the pandemic. The first component of Ñeque is purpose. And what I want you to understand is clarity gives you power. You have to be very, very sure about what your why is. Some business owners call it the why, and I call it that purpose, that desire, that discipline, that's the end goal, what you're aiming for when you decided to come into becoming an entrepreneur. Once you know who you are, which sometimes people do not understand what their purpose is. There are some of the coaches that already can help you understand what your purpose is. But once you know what your purpose is, the first thing that you need to do is be who you are. Be transparent. Be the person that you are called to be. Because it takes more of your time and energy to be somebody else than being who you are. Share your story. Many of the followers will want an authentic person, a person that struggles, a person that sometimes loses, but a person that is not perfect, because that's when you realize, oh my God, I can connect with that person. You know why I can connect with that person? Because she's struggling the same way I do. And yes, it doesn't mean that it's all peaches and roses. No, it's not that. Just be authentic, be who you are, and share your story. Be vulnerable and real. I mean, nowadays with social media, people want to know you, who you are, the real you. And if you do not become who you are, what happens is you show a personality, you show something that people think you are, but when they meet you, they feel disappointed because that is not the person that you are. And anyway, you were created with a purpose that only you can fulfill. So learn to live on that purpose, work in that purpose, have your clear why. And that will help you with the second component of Ñeque, which is persistent. Persistent is developing your Ñeque, which is also a discipline. And a discipline takes the focus from somebody else to you. Because the reality is, in order to be a successful business owner, you need to be the best person that you were created to be. So personal development is priceless. Invest plenty of time and money on your personal development, because the only person that you are trying to compete with is the person that you were yesterday. Find inspiring people that you can follow. They say the 6 people that you surround yourself with are the most important people in your life. And like, for example, if you surround yourself with 6 millionaires, well, you're going to be the 7th millionaire. If you surround with 6 people that smoke, well, you're going to be the 7th person that is smoke. If that is not something that you're looking to achieve, do not hang out with those people that you do not want to achieve, because you're working in a group status, in a group environment, people tend to connect. and follow the same goals and aspirations. So make sure you choose wisely and find those inspiring people that are doing the same thing that you're trying to do to achieve a positive, pure positive and inspiring ideas. Be grateful and positive. You know, one of the things that I share with people, my personal motto and what I live by is pure positive, inspiring ideas. I look for things in my life that I can be grateful about because life is so short. And the most important thing in your life, you know, is the day the year you're born and the year you die, but that's that dash. That dash in between is where you need to stop surviving and begin to live a thriving life. And then write your happy success story and share it with others and achieve a thriving, successful, and profitable business because people do business with who they know, who they like, and who they trust. So be authentic, be yourself, and have a lot of integrity. When you say you're going to do something, do it. The number three component of Ñeque is persevere. Once you have invested in yourself, you are your in your business, you are that human capital. Sometimes you are an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, then that's the people that you need to invest in, right? So if you have employees, human capital are the people that work for you. But when it's only you, then you are the human capital. So invest in them, inspire in yourself, believe in yourself, be your biggest cheerleader because nobody else can do what you can do. And the world has many haters. So why not choosing to be your biggest encourager? You are your company's most important asset. Let me repeat that. You are your company's most important asset. So why not invest in yourself? If you like who you are, other people are gonna like you, know you, trust you, and do business with you. And they will want to do that. And they will want to keep as being part of your family and contributing in your business because they see how hard you work. They see that you're striving every single day. They see your discipline. And this is a long-term commitment. You can't own a business and be successful in 6 months. It takes between 3 to 5 years for you to have a successful business. So it's no wonder that a statistic shows that 36% of entrepreneurs were ready to quit before their business succeed. So just that perseverance, that continue that persistence to continue to go is what is going to help you persevere. And I mentioned the person you're competing is not your competitors. It's not if you have an issue with somebody else. It's not another person. It's the person that you were yesterday. Every single day, strive to be better than yesterday. One thing at a time. Remember, if this life is temporary, but how we live this life is what's going to make the difference. Then, once you persevere, one of the things that I mentioned at the very beginning is the component number 4, which is pivoting. Pivoting means that you have to adapt or change directions because things are working in a different manner. So, for example, I have, and you will get all this on the academy. The academy will walk you through this information so you can develop your own Ñeque because we all have it. You just need to work on that skill. It's kind of like a muscle. The Ñeque is the muscle to bodybuilding. Ñeque to business is the muscle to bodybuilding. So remember that. So I have the ACDCs of Ñeque. Yeah, ACDC, my husband loves that band, so we continue to, I got this amazing acronym. But this is what it is. You adapt, you create, you develop, and you collaborate. See, during the pandemic, I was able to adapt because the reality is I was doing a lot of face-to-face gatherings and training. Never even thought about doing this virtual trainings like I'm doing with you today. So I adapted. Um, right away, I started doing my classes, and I created the online academy community. I created the online academy. I started selling my book, which, by the way, my book is over here. Ñeque, the mindset to get what you want. I developed the course. The course has a workbook that was with it, and that goes with it. And then I collaborated with other professionals, and that is what the end result was. So now I don't only have a book, I have two thriving businesses, I have an online academy, and over 30,000 followers that they're looking for knowledge, connection, success, because that is my purpose. My purpose is to help others find their God-given talent. But my legacy, I'm an Ecuadorian by birth. I'm an Ecuadorian by birth, a Hispanic by heritage, and an American by choice. I love to live my American dream. Being an American is a set of values, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And I get to choose to do that every single day, like I choose to be positive, inspiring. And that is what my motto, my business model and promise is knowledge, connection, success. It will take you less time and less investment because of the connections that I can help you with once you realize what your purpose is. Join today the Ñeque Academy. Let me tell you a little bit about what that is. We have what is called the Espresso membership. Yes, you guys maybe know it like Espresso. Why is Rosie? Well, remember my TV show, my radio show, and my live networking events are called Cafecitos with Rosie. So the Espresso membership, like the coffee says, will be this online academy. It has a value of $3,000, but you will have access to our 12-week self-guided virtual academy facilitated by me, and it's self-guided. So the reality is you can start it and you can take it in 12 weeks, or you can do it in 12 days, or you can do it in 12 months, however works for you. I have a lady that did it in a week. She was very excited, and she read my book in 6 hours and then went through the academy in 1 week. You can have the book if you like to and work with the academy, but the academy can work on its own if you do not want to purchase the book. You receive a workbook that goes with it, with the 12 chapters. So you will have a 10 to 15 minute video that you will watch, and then you will go to your workbook and work on it. And then there's homeworks there that you can share on the Facebook community, on the access to the private Ñeque Academy community Facebook, where you can network virtually with Ñeque alumni of other highly motivated business owners and entrepreneurs. The biggest things is you have to access to monthly inspiration, support, and accountability. I'm gonna be there with you each step of the way. You can pick my brain. A lot of people say, Rosie, can I pick your brain a little bit? Yes, you can. Be part of my community, be part of my following, invest in yourself. Every single dollar that you spend on you is priceless, because it just makes you better than what you were yesterday. You will have opportunity to network and get to know other members. And remember, I was telling you, who are the 6 more influential, the 6 people that you hang out the most? Those are the people that will help you succeed, support you. So choose wisely. And my followers tend to be entrepreneurs, motivated, inspirational, positive people that just want to help back, change our community with pure, positive, and inspiring ideas. You will have member-only prices for programs and services. Remember, I have the Cafecito with Rosie on TV, Cafecito with Rosie on Air, which is my radio show and podcast. You will have the opportunity to be invited as a guest to those. You will have an opportunity to host your own Cafecito with Rosie in your business if you want to, or I can provide a place with the Business Resource Center that is available for you in the heart of Town Country in Tampa, Florida, not too far from the airport. So all these things are what you will be able to have as an opportunity when you join the academy. Now, the cost is a very minimal cost. It's a one-time payment of $297, but it has 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you are not getting your money worth, I will reimburse this, no questions asked. So the last thing I want to leave you with today is a saying. Persevere is a stubbornness with a purpose. And that's by John Shep. Persevere is a stubbornness with a purpose. My friends, being an entrepreneur takes ñeque. There's a lot of grit. There's a lot of hard work and a lot of discipline. But the end result is